Okay, I'll give a little bit of introduction and then we will take a slight new turn today. Um, First, to remember that much of these practices is not just for this course. If we like it, it becomes a lifetime practice. Okay. Now, many of the things that I'm learning to share here, I'm learning from Mother's Agenda. I keep reading, researching on a day-to-day basis. That's what I do. So there is a turn, see, it is 13 volumes. And from the volume 10, there is a turn. The sadhana, it is the sadhana she's doing in her body that is recorded in that book. There is a turn that happens, which we will take some baby steps today ourselves. So in the first part, the most important thing is the body turning to the above, the supreme, or whatever we say. Now, this is, we may have a mild taste of an experience, or sometimes we may struggle with it as well, but you will get, once in a while, you will get at least something. But that's not enough. Realization is when it is a normal day-to-day way of living. Like today, our normal way of the body is it gets entangled, it absorbs stuff. It's that reversal of habit that we are looking at where the body is becoming intact. It's not absorbing much, and that will come even if we do the natural breath. For a couple of years, if you adjust with your natural breath and the body, your level of absorption will reduce even 70, 80%. That's simple. But then to turn the body to the above, which is the very cell's orientation, is our first step. And this has to be sensorial. Okay, so sensorially inside us, where we see something or feel something, there will be a vertical orientation. We'll again practice this. Today, we will also bring the sound a bit more consciously. I'll explain that. But the turn that comes from Agenda Volume 10 is, in the first instance, you are sensing the body as the body. The body, the cells, the pains. You're sensing the body as the body. But from 10, the body is sensing the divine inside the body itself. It's not so much about even turning to the above. Everything is occurring inside, and the sensing is sensing the divine right inside the body. Okay, now for us, to put it in a tangible way, anytime you are getting in touch with the pure substance, and I think some of you who are just beginning to do it, like there are 2 or 3 of you who all where you are come into this for the first time. Some of us are repeating. Somewhere the pure substance will come. So to describe the pure substance, it is that part of the substance which is free from sexual flow. Okay, the sexual flow, which is not just attraction, but it is a vibration that is always there somewhere in the body, like gravity. Same way, this pure substance is the part of the substance which is not touched by any illness, not touched by any emotions, not touched by any memory. It exists at somewhat a depth. Okay. Now, that is also the divine. It is also love, one way of looking at it. So today we will take our very baby steps in how we can slowly learn to uh, sense the divine itself inside the body. One is pure substance. The second, we will use a chant. Now, to just share personally, I know for long that if you really want to progress in deeper body work, a continuous chanting is needed. I knew it for long, because what happens is when you go inside, in some points only you can access the pure substance. Many a time you can't go beyond, and that is a layer of separation. It's like a filter that is separating, it is preventing to go in, and that is a continuous layer that is formed. It is the equivalent of death. It is something that is subconsciously feeding all the time. To penetrate it, you need another continuous thing. If you get the super fast vibrations, then you don't need anything. But until that comes, somebody's mic is open. Yeah. So until that comes, we need a support structure, and that is a continuous chant. I struggled with it for more than 8 years. In the last 6, 8 months, slowly it is coming. I'm able to maintain something for quite a good portion of time in the day. Now, it's simple. It should be a chant that is simple, but it is so resonating and you love it. It has to be like that. Otherwise, it won't work. It cannot be like, okay, this person said it, so I'm chanting. All that won't work. It has to be full of love and full of joy. The most simplest is Om, if you love it. And if you have a name of a divine whom you love, it has to be full of love and joy. Then take it. For example, it can be Om Namah Shivaya, for example, if you love Shiva consciousness. Or it can be Krishna, or I know somebody who's just chanting Om Ram in one of our circuits in the deeper body work. Or it can be Om Mother, Om Ma, Shivendra, whatever you want, but it has to be love. It has to be joy, self from within. Now, the sound, if you don't have anything and if you have not discovered, and I'm also frankly saying, it took me many years to arrive at this such a simple thing. I had to make my own permutation and combination. You just use simple Om, but it has to be uttered inside the body in a particular point or in the substance. And then you have to watch. You are allowing the body cells to feel this vibration. See, it is a equivalent. If the body is able to sense the pure substance, it's fine. If the body is able to sense the above, it is fine. But in the agenda, she's clearly saying it's not enough. She literally says it's not enough. It has to be the body itself sensing the divine. And my guess is it's internal in the body itself. So if it is sensing pure substance, fine. Otherwise, as an equivalent or as a catalyst, we utter the sound. Every time we utter the sound, we wait. We are allowing the sense to hear the sound, feel the vibration, which is an equivalent of the body sensing the divine. This is what we will attempt today. Any major questions you can ask, or we'll jump in? Okay. So before we begin, I'll like to read a quote. We'll close our eyes, and at some point, I'll read a short quote, which is a prayer that Mother was using. There's a section called Prayers and Meditations. There's one particular prayer which is about love, love for the divine. We will take that quote and we'll carry on. Okay. So please close your eyes. Enter the body and first check how much love do you have for your own body's substance. Once again, substance is the matter, is the very basis of what the body is made of. Like you love the aspect of beauty that you will find in the sensorial world, or you may like the aspect of love within emotions, or the aspect of light in the intuition. How much you truly love your own body's substance. Love is a start point. It is not an arrival or an end. Love is something you start from or begin with. For a few moments, practice invoking the love for your body's own substance across your body. Now, in sadhana, the more we get something uniform, the better, but it may take time. So even if you get a general love for your body substance, scan from head to toe within your body substance for a minute or two and try and see if that invocation of love for your body is there in all parts, even if there is a stiffness, even if that body part is not functioning to its optimum. Still, with faith, know that there is a pure substance beneath every part and every point, and bring that love across the body. Where you notice that there is a irritation or sometimes even disgust or helplessness about the body, let us say a particular part, which you have tried to work for long, but it is not opening up, or it is persisting in holding a limitation, recognize that subconsciously there you have a irritation for yourself. So wherever you notice a mild irritation or a strong irritation about the body, ensure that the love for the body's pure substance is greater than the irritation in that particular point, in that particular part. Take a breath and awareness throughout your body into the minute points, and wherever there is a criticism or contempt for your own body, pause there and allow that love for the pure substance, even if you can't feel it with faith. Allow that love to become present. Now, check if your body is resting in the field of vastness. This is something that we forget. So, if a fish is swimming in the ocean is supporting the fish. That's the similar support that vastness gives for us. But we get so bounded by our structure of the body that we lose this connection with the vastness, and thus living in a very narrow frame. The experience needs to be as if the body is floating in a field or sea of vastness all surround. And there's nothing you need to do except be within your body and yet expand your awareness almost infinitely. The inner gaze is cast into the infinite vastness, and you have to subtly feel that field of vastness present all around, and then you will get that experience of the body being supported, held by the vastness. Identify with the vibrations in vastness. It's almost like you are the vastness, and let that be in the experience by a sadhana of identification, and more identification within the infinite vastness. As you are identifying more and more within the vastness, keep relaxing your body, allowing it to be supported by the vastness. Now, you can just slowly work through the body, always remembering to feel the vastness. We're going to work through the body to turn towards the above sensorially. So for that, first, connected to the body and slightly becoming more aware of the top of your head. And from there, feeling the above. Very important is to get the sense that the above is not just an abstraction, but it has layers of qualities, very concrete. So above the head, just get a sense of the vastness, wideness that is present. Even spatially, it is present. And then get in touch with the aspect of silence above the head. The aspect of silence could be felt as a rising column also. It rises into the infinite. And then above, look for the aspect of light. And this is literally what I'm saying. Just as you have sunlight, as you put your awareness above at a certain height onwards, you will experience light. And much above all this, even if we can't glimpse it directly, there is the source, the oneness, the supreme, whatever name we want to say. And it's not an abstraction, it is also can be felt as a presence, which we may not have the vision, but yet we know intuitively that is there. Whatever has opened up, this above, which we can do at least once for a few minutes each day, we'll now travel through our body. I'll call some broad portions of our body. All you have to do is go into that body part. Remember to stay connected in the sea or field of vastness and aspire. In the beginning, we may need to put some aspiration till it occurs on its own. Only focus on building the aspiration. The rest will have to happen on its own. For example, now take your awareness within the entire head region. Feel it being present in a plethora of vastness. And when you do that, always keep relaxing the skull, the brain cells, the facial muscles, the back, almost resting it on the vastness. And then from within the head, your awareness is within the head. And then from multiple points within the head, cast your glance upward and be in a posture of aspiration or prayer. No words, no thoughts, just a felt aspiration inside different points in the head, aspiring to allow the cells to turn to the above. You simply aspire and you wait. And like that, we're going to come down through your body. I'll call different parts and we'll spend a few seconds. We don't have to wait for the result to form. That's not our job, but we need to do the practice alone. Come down to your neck, throat, and the inner regions, the tongue. And often you will notice that since this part is connected with the world, there often will be some challenges. Rest it on vastness. Cast your gaze above, and your only focus now is to build that sensorial aspiration. It'll be as if there's a mild rising up of that aspiration. Just build the aspiration to request the cells here to directly be interested in the consciousness above, to connect to the several layers of qualities above. Come down within your chest region, the entire arms, shoulders, the entire chest, front and back. At multiple points be present, feeling the vastness. And then build that aspiration from here, gazing into the above. Purely focus on building that prayer or aspiration that every point here opens up to the above, that vastness, that silence, that light. Come to your stomach, the back, the front, the lower back, the navel. Learn to enter the body in the stomach region from many points, front and back, and go into the depth and surface as well, and feel that vastness. Rest in the vastness all around. And from within, turn your gaze to the above and build that aspiration that by itself the cells get interested here to connect to the above. By itself, let them learn to do it. You simply aspire. Move over to your pelvic region. Often we forget to bring attention here, but this is a sacred Om for everybody. Lots of substance, lot of spaces here in the pelvic. So take your awareness within multiple points in your pelvic and the organs. And rest it on vastness. You may become aware of many things here. And just turn your gaze to the above, in which case you should be feeling the pelvic and you should be aware of that vastness, silence, light, etc. above, and simply aspire that the cells here, that the substance here automatically starts orienting to the above primarily. And your entire legs, move your awareness into multiple points. Rest it on vastness and aspire that this part too connects to the above. And just for a minute, any other point in the body, just taking your awareness into multiple points within the body, rest it on vastness and aspire that all parts of your body slowly and slowly over this lifetime can do this labor of love, turning to the above to receive. Just be quiet for a few seconds before we move into the chant within the body. Select a chant that you simply love, and if there's any doubt, just simply go with Om alone. We'll do this for 5 minutes across the body. It's like you drop the sound and either allow the entire body to feel it or drop the sound somewhere inside your body and allow this vibration to go inside and inside and inside. After every chant, you wait to see if the body cells are getting interested. So each of the body parts sometimes are interested in their own self, their own illnesses, their own limitations. See if they are turning more to this sound vibration. And for this, for the next 5 minutes, you need to be very steady. You're only doing two things. Every 20 seconds, for example, you're offering the sound inside your body and you're listening very intently if the cells are leaning to the sound. And then after every 20 or 25 seconds or whatever, you offer the next chant without a break in practice. And if it breaks, you start again. Go for the next 5 minutes. I will not speak in between. Now, for a minute more, take the chant into the very depth of your body, especially in a part which is not fully open, and uttering the chant twice or thrice. See if the points there are feeling this sound and its vibrations. We have to be very patient in this practice. Now, turn your awareness towards the pure substance in your body. Now, this is not a directionality. You can't say which direction to go within your body to reach the depth. It can be in any direction. It's more a aspiration. Keep an aspiration to face the pure substance with your awareness. And in this, there could be a mild war of wills where you don't know how to do it or it's not coming. Those kinds of suggestiveness will come, and that's part of that filter which prevents us to discover this beautiful pure substance that is there for all of us. So simply with aspiration, intuitively turn towards the pure substance with an aspiration that someday it would emerge, but you would face it. You would face it even before seeing it fully, you would face it. And we'll do this practice in detail the next session, but very, very, very briefly, build an aspiration that you want to sense the divine as substance. Just build the aspiration that you wish to sense. Instead of sensing the body, you will now want to sense the divine presence or substance right within your body. In this posture, I'll read a short prayer. I'll go very slowly. Just allow the prayer to be said within your body substance, wherein you want to develop, to sense the divine inside the body, we have to develop the love for the divine inside the body. So this is the pure substance itself, which is the divine. So keeping your awareness facing the pure substance, just be with this prayer. O Lord, thou of whom I would be constantly conscious, and whom I would realize in the smallest cells of my being, thou whom I would know as myself. And see manifested in all things. Thou who art the sole reality, the sole cause and aim of existence, grant that my love for thee may grow even greater, so that I may be all love. Thy love itself, and that being thy love, I may unite integrally with thee. May this love grow more and more intense, complete, luminous, powerful. May this love become an irresistible urge towards thee, the invincible means of manifesting thee. May everything in this being become pure, profound, disinterested, divine love from the unfathomable depths to the outermost substance. We complete our practice. You can be with yourself as much time as you have and close the practice for yourself.